Hi, have you seen the show Relax and Chat? Check out these clips from episodes 6 through 10.
And you're in for one heck of a fun ride. And there's stories that I think that are fun, and they just come to my head. And horror, I never set out to be a horror writer. When I first started writing, I wrote love stories, I wrote dramas, but nobody read those. It wasn't until I wrote my first horror story that people kind of started to take notice, and I realized that it was I guess it was my genre to write in. It kind of picked me.
Oh.
And I'm fine with that because I've always been in love with horror stories. I love, I was a kid watching horror movies I probably shouldn't have. But growing up, and I've always loved the short story format, and that's what I started with.
And that one has this kind of sort of Fight Club thing going on where there's an imaginary friend throughout. But unlike Fight Club, you know that Melvin is not real throughout. And like everything with Melvin was so fun. Melvin is one of my favorite characters because he's awesome. Well, thank you, Rod, and thank you to Rod's listeners. So if you are kind of tired of the same old stories and you want something that punches you in the gut, I encourage you to go to nightmaresandgrief.com.
3 gripping tales, 1 little book. Fun and frightening. Give it a look. Check out my book on Amazon. See the link in the description below.
It is my dream. And here's the thing. So our philosophy around Fictionary, our company, and the community is kindness.
Yeah.
I want a place where people can come. I want them to be safe. I want them to be happy. And I want them to create really great books out there that, and without having to spend the expense of going, to university or taking extremely expensive writing courses or, whatever, people can't afford it, but that doesn't mean they shouldn't be given the opportunity. And so every day I get up and the first thing I do is I grab a cup of coffee and I go and look in the community. What's happened overnight? Because it's international. So there's stuff overnight. And then I read through it all and it gives me such joy. And I start my day and get to work. So thank you. Really appreciate being here. And I look forward to seeing you in the community.
Every book is different. You always have to approach it. Everybody's mind works different. And I know I told you I like the way your mind worked because you had some very interesting little psych type of nuances in your stories that I really kind of was drawn to, really. Hello, audience. Thank you for joining Relax and Chat with Rod and me today. Again, my name is Trisha Humphrey, and I do run an editing business. I am also an author. I understand a lot of different works. I understand that your works, if you are a writer, this is your time, this is your effort, this is your baby. And I understand that it means a lot to you. And, handing off your work to somebody, that can be very scary. I hope that you check me out and check out my website and definitely subscribe to Rod's channel. And thank you. Thank you all for joining us today.
I'm a retired Dallas police officer. I had a phenomenal 22-year career with the Dallas Police Department. I served as a patrol officer, undercover narcotics detective, advanced accident investigator, and I was on the Dallas SWAT team for several years, and I was the first female sniper that they had. So,
what would you say was the most fun story you've ever written?
This is a question that has come up before, and it's probably been the hardest one for me to answer. And it's like asking me, okay, which one of your children do you like best?
Good point.
Well, big hello from Texas. I love living in Texas. I've been here for many years. I'm one of those individuals that said I may not have been born here, but I got here as fast as I could. So hello from Texas.
Well, I want you to know I sure appreciate you doing the show. And
fun.
Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Well, I thank you for having me, and I so enjoyed myself. I love talking about books, whether they're mine or somebody else's. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the episodes of Relax and Chat. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a thumbs up on any of the episodes that you really like. And please leave comments. Let me know what you think. I love doing this show, and it's so awesome to meet these fantastic guests. I have plans to do many more, so I hope I'll see you in the future. Have a wonderful day.